Hello and welcome to Forza Horizon. I'm Dan from Parable Games and I'm joined here by Rhys.
Hello guys.
And the new demo just came out on the Xbox Live Arcade and we're going to play it. And we're going to tell you if it's good or not. Do you reckon it's going to be good?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because they've taken a complete different step from the original 3 games within the series. So it should be good.
You reckon? I'm not too excited about it personally. We'll see if it impresses me. We're actually playing with my different controller, so we're not really sure if it's going to work. So I suppose we should test that out before we test anything else.
Yeah.
Here we have some real life footage.
I have no clue what's going on.
Oh, this is well sick, yeah. Street racing, yeah.
This game's so realistic.
In the hood. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2006, brat, let's go.
So realistic.
This isn't what I expected from Forza. Obviously Forza's a very controlled game. And now they're like, yeah, party, lights, tits, cars and tits.
They've pretty much taken a step into the Burnout and Need for Speed world, really. They've taken it off track.
And it's got well-banging tunes in it.
And carnivals. That's made no sense to the game, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of that.
I'm not really sure what they were trying to do there. But
rewind.
Yeah.
Where's accelerate? Oh, see.
American.
Gotta put it on the gas. What is rewind?
I'm guessing reverse.
No way.
Well, we'll have to see in a minute. Rewind instead of reverse.
Rewind the car.
That's so poor if it is.
Hey guys, you're listening to Horizon Base Arena with me, Scott Tyler.
It does look very realistic, but
yeah, it doesn't look very impressive. I'll give it that. It's a very impressive looking game.
Yeah.
I suppose we've got to see how it actually handles in game.
That's the one thing I'm waiting for.
I'm just waiting for all the jaggies. I can imagine draw distance is horrible. Right, can you not accelerate? Or can you?
Not really. A little bit, but I probably could put it down a little bit more.
Should we swap controllers?
I think we should.
Right. Guys, we're going to take a bit of a tactical pause here. Tactical pause rate.
Oh.
Alright, now you're going to keep everyone entertained while I find my other controller.
Right. Yeah, I could slightly accelerate, but it was like a half acceleration. It was quite bad. I'm never going to be able to win against Flint doing that.
Well, not Big Flint.
Not Big Flint with his red car.
Big Flint the bad man.
But that's one thing, I want to make sure you can turn off them green lines on this game.
Oh, the kind of guidelines.
Yeah, it tells you when to accelerate, when to brake, and what line to take. It's just like...
It's nice that they put you inside a nice car, because you can see there it says it's the Viper GTS, which is obviously a very quick car.
Oh, just a bit, but... Right, let's...
Use a very grungy, trying to be all street and shit.
Yeah, they are.
Is that better?
Yeah. Whoa, wow. Wow. The steering's completely off.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The steering is so heavy. I should get used to it though.
It's comparable to any other racing game.
No, it just keeps flicking off for some reason. Oh, it slides out very quick.
Would you say that's a good thing because it promotes skill, or?
I think there's a good thing that it slides out, and it means you have to try harder. But at the moment, I have only just started playing. I'm sliding out everywhere, and I suppose in turn, once you play, oh,
I suppose you really need that sat nav there. So obviously we were a Eurogamer a week ago, and you played Need for Speed Most Wanted.
I did, and I.
In relation to Need for Speed Most Wanted, how do you think it handles after that 1 minute race?
Terrible race where I came last up to. But well, when I first started playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, I immediately told you, didn't I, that it felt very heavy. But the heaviness was gone straight away. With this, it seems that as soon as you try and make an odd turn, you're sliding out.
Speed zones.
But hopefully, when I play a bit more, I'll be able to sort that out. Oh, we get my favourite car, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo.
Horizon recommends. I suppose you've got to get that. It's your only option.
So really, it's Horizon tells you.
Horizon forces you.
Yeah. But that is my favourite car.
What colour?
Definitely is my favourite.
Oh, you are gay. Not red, a shiggy diggy. What are you doing?
I got blue, mate. It's better.
Exactly. You should have got red.
Well, I'm driving.
So this is street racing, like the whole kind of illegal street racing take that games like the Need for Speed series have taken.
Yeah, Need for Speed and Burnout.
I thought that Forza was a very straight-laced racing game in the similar vein to Gran Turismo.
Yeah, that's why it's pretty much Microsoft's version of Gran Turismo. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened?
The developers have taken a complete different step over to Burnout and.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, you know. I'm curious as to what led this change. Is it because of Gran Turismo 5 sport sales figures, or?
I honestly don't know, because the Forza sales figures have done really, really well.
Yeah, Forza's always been kind of a staple series for Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's probably their only staple.
So why
racing exclusive series?
Which makes you think, why have they gone for the change if they didn't need to, as such?
I mean, I've got a bit of an admission here. I've never actually played a Forza game before. A shiggy diggy. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate, and I'll probably get some dead animals posted through my letterbox for doing that. But yeah, I've never played a Forza game, and I've always wanted to play a Forza game.
So let's rewind. Oh no, that's what rewind does. Oh, stop. Oh yeah, I should have really known that. That's what you can do in the older Forza games.
Oh, this is the thing that they put. Was it in Forza 4 they first placed it in to help kind of players who
bad kids.
Really, yeah. It was to help players that struggled, essentially.
He's drifting round. Yeah, I hated that, but that reminds me now of Forza 4. But we'll see. It doesn't feel as heavy now, as such, because now you can A it and drift around the corners and so on.
Yeah, as a note to everybody who's watching, I'm watching Rhys play, so I've probably got a bit of a more clear head than him as he's going like, oh shit, every time he talks. Apart
from when it crashes, that's when Dan touches his controller.
Yeah.
He's a bad kid.
If you watch that was me, that was all me, yeah. No, that was Rhys.
Whatever, mate. But at the moment, it feels quite nice actually. Yeah, it does slide, but you can make it quite nice. Do you get what I mean? Like, you can't do corner. Oh, not like that. Scrap that idea. Stupid.
It looks like one of those few racing games that has a quite steep difficulty curve, because a lot of races they use you incredibly slowly. Because
I'm gonna be honest, I'd translate it more to games like Dirt.
Off-road racing games.
Yeah. I know I'm right off-roading at the moment, but at this moment in time, from what I've played, it feels more like Dirt than it does Need for Speed. And I wasn't a big fan of Dirt.
I suppose I'm not sure what to think of it as of yet. I mean, it obviously looks very pretty, and that's what you come to expect from Forza titles, because Forza titles are always very nice to look at.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort into that. Forza 4 was a great one for that. It was so nice. On the track, the scenery was just spectacular. But I think it's great that games kind of focus on that. I haven't overtaken me. Oh.
Looking at the HUD, I don't know.
See, look, here we go. The HUD.
Well, the HUD's a bit weird, because if you look at it, a lot of previous racing games that came out in the last few years tried to make things as minimalistic as possible, and in the past years they've kind of reversed that and tried to be big and flashy and bold. And Forza Horizon's very much the same as that. And I'm not really sure if I like that. I feel that minimalistic really suited Forza.
I don't understand what you mean, but I think the HUD, it only shows you what you need.
Yeah, and that's minimalistic.
Yeah.
This isn't minimalistic.
Do you not think?
No, it's not.
Okay.
You want to race your rival?
Yeah, bring it.
You're gonna win a race this time.
Bring it, like they say. I'm gonna try and win. But yeah, being a big fan of Need for Speed, you really realise the big difference there is in the handleization of this game.
Let's do this thing.
Whoa! Oh, I'm racing my rival who's using
Yeah,
it.
Connor. Connor's somebody on my friends list.
Oh.
This is a ghost car mode where you're racing other
Yes,
people
yes,
friends
yes.
who have actually played the track and seeing if you can beat them. That's quite good.
Yeah, man, I'm pro. Uh oh. Maybe. Spoke too soon.
Ate your words.
Yeah.
I really hope he wins this. I'm gonna lose all bragging rights if he loses. Fuck me.
Well, the map that they're showing, I quite like it, and they've made it. Yeah, they have made it a lot more minimalistic than Forza 4, but I don't think it's in a bad way. I think it's improved from Forza 4.
I disagree personally.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the HUD.
I quite like it. I said earlier that I'm not a big fan of these arrows, but at the moment I need them.
Yeah, it looks like you really need them.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I can't say much positive about the soundtrack at the moment.
That's just to be expected of Forza.
The Forza games have famously bad soundtracks then.
I've never really enjoyed them.
I was really of the impression that Forza was fairly good at their soundtrack.
But I never really liked Forza 4 sound. I liked Forza 4, I just didn't really listen to it much. I like the sound of the cars when you're accelerating and things, but
You see with these racing games,
yeah.
it feels that every single racing game should have as standard custom soundtracks. I don't know.
I agree with that. And
Yeah.
I don't, with Need for Speed Most Wanted, the old one, I'm sure you used to be able to do that.
You did, yeah. It's fucking great. I fucking love it.
Sure you did. But yeah, I totally agree with that. I think they should, and I think it'd be an easy thing for them to do. Like, look at the exports, you get 250GB hard drive if you've got the premium. Well, I don't see why.
Oh, Connor's overtaking you.
No, he cheated. Watch this. Whee.
You better win this.
Look, so you get points for like.
Yeah, you get points for doing things like drifting, slipstreaming,
That's pretty cool.
nice turns and all that. I'm curious to see what these points translate into. Are they just kind of bragging rights, or do they actually equate into kind of money?
Yeah.
I would quite like the latter, to be honest. And yes! High five!
Boom.
We win. Get slapped, Connor.
Now you had the bragging rights. So, mileage bonus, difficulty, and assist. Yeah, what the credits mean. Well, you haven't really got far enough to actually see.
It gives you a percentage boost, doesn't it? So it gives you a percentage boost on the credit shirts you get. I suppose that's fairly cool.
So speed traps are pretty much like speed cameras in Most Wanted by the looks of it.
Right, we've got another racer.
Get over to Red Rock. The crowd's waiting.
Set route. Whoa, alright, what are we doing?
Going to the new one. There's a new one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great. See you there.
Alright, see you there.